Hey guys, this is MassX with a new Dislyte video. The event has dropped. I already put out my video with Zeus and the breakdown about the two pole systems now and the differences between them. But I want to talk about this new event because, as I said in my last video, I like this and this needs to be the route where they're going, okay? I love the fact that it's a map. I love the fact that you can walk around the map. I love that there's different things to do. It is not that standard line that you would walk. I like that even the resource areas that you're farming from are in here. That, you know, they still do their inner cuts. That's fine. I like that. This gives it more of a feel, a little bit more originality, not so mundane on a flat map. And it shows them putting some effort in. And quite honestly, to me, previously, it didn't feel like they were putting that much effort in. And now to see this, and I hope this is where it goes, it's more engrossing and it gives it just a different feel. And that's what this game needs, is to break away from that same structured battle situation and be able to branch out and give you something that feels a little different. So kudos for them for doing this. I really like it a lot. And 1 and 2 are out right now. And we'll get into that in a second, especially story 2. But let's talk about the event shop real quickly here. So the Divine Essence shop is open now. That's for the first 2 chapters, of course. And they got some pretty freaking good deals in here, actually, when you break it apart. Of course, you're going to go for the free character, okay? I mean, until I get him and test him, I don't know if he's really that great. He seems to be okay on paper, might be pretty good. But again, if you've already pulled him and built him, let me know in the comments if you like him or not and think it's worth it. But again, it's free and it's a character. Why not get it? Now, the Super Sound Matrices are a solid deal. As you can see, I already bought those in the gold records right out of the gate. Solid deals. Flow records, if you need them, also a good deal. Epic Oblimon, great deal. Grab those if you can build up your stuff. The Reset Stone, awesome, another good deal. I'd probably skip the XP booster and the Elemental Wave booster unless you have excess that you want to use. Story voucher, that's never been one of mine to even bother with. The Thunder Blind box, though, is really intriguing. It's got good stuff in it, and it's a good value. So if you pull right, it's actually a really good deal. So I'd probably give that a shot, too. If that was me, of course, I definitely think it's worth it. So, but the priorities to me are the character, Super Sound Matrices, Gold Records, Epic Oblimon, Reset Stone. And then from there, if you need the Epic Starymon, grab them. It is a good deal still. As well as the Flow record. Just those are 2 things that are not high on my priority list currently right now. XP booster, stay away from. Elemental Wave booster, probably stay away from. Yeah, without a doubt. Story vouchers, unless you, like you said, unless you have a bunch of excess after the fact. In the Thunder Blind box. Now, when you get through the entire thing, you have to fight, of course, the big battle to get everything that you need to, or at least to be able to get what you need to purchase from the store. And let me just say, this battle's a bitch. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, not too bad, okay? They're dealable. Once you get to that 7, you start to feel a tinge. 8, you start to feel a little bit more of a tinge. 9 and 10 are bombastic. I've been able to get through them, but my God, I can't run a multi-auto on 10. It's not effective in my opinion, because I may win 3, lose 1, so it stops. I don't want to have to pay attention, so because I'm just trying to burn through to get what I need. So for me, optimally, I've been finding 8. I can speed run it pretty good. Let me see here. this is the last run I did on it and was running pretty flawlessly. There's a lot of different components that you can use with it. Of course, your DPS is going to be Zeus. So really, to me, it's all about support at that point, supporting Zeus. So of course, you know, I have 2 healers in. Don't ask me why I did that. I was trying to forcibly push through 10 without getting deaths, and it still wasn't working. So again, like I said, I prefer to hit the multi and walk away, because I don't want to sit and stare at the screen for 8 hours to try to burn through enough. So to me, you're gonna have to find the sweet spot for yourself of how much you can get, how consistently you win, and go with that. For me, like I said, I want to just let it go, okay? I'm not looking to watch 500 matches. So 9 I can squeak through a lot. 8 I never have an issue with. So that's kind of been my sweet spot, like I said, right now. Now, there's a fair amount of characters that work well in this, mattering on what you have. Meng Po works actually pretty darn well if you've got her, especially if you don't have a lot of the higher end characters. She does a good job in these runs. Dyla, of course, you saw I was already using her. I mean, with what you get from her, with the speed, the attack up, that just helps immensely. Possibility of the freeze, solid. I haven't personally used Suhi, but I do know a few people that have and have liked her in it. I personally haven't. I didn't think the upside was with the characters I was using was there, but I have heard some good things with the use of her. As well as Sander. I also have not been using Sander, but I know a few people that have said that they've been pretty successful using it. But again, to me, it really comes down to supporting Zeus, because that's going to be your damage dealer. He's really the key. And so as long as you can keep your support alive, you can get his attack up, you can get him to crit. And speaking of that, for a set on him, there's a couple different ways you can go if you have him. I really like using Fiery Incandescence. I like getting that crit rate up as high as I can. But again, not a necessity if you have Dyla on your team. So you really got to look at what your other team members are bringing to the table. I mean, the Thor set works great with him. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, you can always go the route of, you know, trying to, you know, get the chance of a secondary attack or one less cooldown. Because based on what your support built is around him to go forward and protect him, to allow him to do that massive damage that he can, is going to be really key with how you set him up. So consider that when you're building your team. Well, I hope you're having fun with this event. I know I am. 21 hours, we get chapter 3, and then in 3 more days, we will get chapter 4. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what teams you guys are using, if you've been successful or not. With that, as always, as I always ask at my end of the videos, and don't try to cram it on you right out of the gate, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm and so much. I hope you're having a great day. Take care.